Good day, everybody. Heading to the park again on a nice, cold, gray Saturday. Thought I'd make a quick video. I've been having a sinking feeling of late. Things are getting bad, and I think anybody who's paying attention realizes that. But now I'm having like this profound sense of foreboding, like upcoming doom, and I don't like making predictions. I mean, I like making predictions in kind of like a what's the word? A whimsical way, right? About how who's going to win the next election, what's going to happen here, and what's going to happen there. But no, I don't like making predictions about the serious shit because I don't want these predictions to come true. You'll know if you watch Irving Twin's live stream or my live stream on a weekly basis that his response to how you doing is always living the dream, buddy. And I often retort, hey man, nightmares are dreams too. I've been having a lot of really weird dreams lately, which of course I never remember, right? I never remember the details of those dreams. But I come away from them feeling, I don't want to say panic, but anxious. How about that? Anxious about things. And I have to basically take my mind off of it by going into the regular, humdrum routine of living my life. But it doesn't make the dreams make me feel any less anxious when I wake up in the morning. I don't know if it has to do with, losses I've recently suffered. It's causing a problem with my mental state. I don't know. But I got this sense that things are about to get really, really crappy, really, really short, in a really, really short period of time. And I remember waking up the other day, and I don't remember what the dream was about, remember? I don't remember what I was dreaming, but when I woke up, I remember saying, it's the fourth turning. And I'm like, what the hell is that? It's the fourth turning. I've never read The Fourth Turning. Apparently the Fourth Turning is a book about America's sort of cyclical destiny. And I think it might be where that poem comes from. The poem where it is strong men make good times make weak men make hard times make strong men. That thing. And the only information I have about The Fourth Turning is people mentioning it in podcasts and live streams and stuff like that, and I've always like, oh, I should read that. But yeah, and if I might be drawing different conclusions here, or maybe I'm reading too much into it, but if the fourth turning has to do with weak men making hard times, or one of those segments of the cycle, then it makes a lot of sense. Why has the world gotten so crazy lately? Why are politicians and governments acting in such a blatantly corrupt and malfeasant, is that a word? Manner. And I think it's because they know what's coming, or they can predict what's coming, or they're on board with an agenda to make a certain outcome come true. And as a result, they're like, all bets are off. We may as well just be blatant about our corruption. We may as well just be blatant about our agenda, because things are going to get really crappy, and we'll need to, shore up our own funds, our own resources for the future. So they're being very blatant about their agendas. They're being very blatant about their corruption, and there's no nuance, and it's really just a fractionalized system of government. It's just a partisan, tribal system of government. So it's kind of depressing to watch these House subcommittees on weaponization of government, and the Twitter files and stuff. It all seems like just theater. But maybe the guys who are holding these things actually have some sense that they can correct things. But and I don't like to be black-pilled. I often try to give Irving the white pill whenever he's feeling like this, but I'm worried that it's like just coming to an end, and I don't know what spawned this sort of like feeling. Maybe it's just what's going on in the world. Maybe I'm just finally waking up that we're about to experience some serious crap going down, and the end is nigh, as it were. Well, I don't care. You know what? I'm gonna go on living my life. I'm going to Florida next week, so there won't be a live stream, by the way, unless somehow I manage to do it from Florida. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to Virginia in a few weeks to play at an airsoft event. I'm just gonna keep trucking on as long as I can keep trucking on, and then we'll see what happens. I mean, when it comes right down to it, if the proverbial shit hits the fan, I've got ammunition. I've got ammunition. Oh, there's a Freudian slip. I've got ammunition. I've got weapons. I've got canned goods. I've got bottled water. I'll be able to eke out an existence for a brief period of time, I think. Live in a brick house with strong locks. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Hey, here's the white pill. It'll be a hell of an adventure if all this shit happens. Everybody living it, who lives through it, will have a story to tell. So, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But, let's just hope it doesn't happen. How about that? Let's just hope that I'm completely overreacting and everything is fine. It's just a little bit dreary and dark, and that one day that things will be put right, and we won't have to worry about it. Won't have to lift a finger. Good people will get in office and fix things, and there won't be any global catastrophe like a pandemic or an economic crash or some other thing that is unforeseen but is actually orchestrated. Who knows? Anyway, I'm here at the park with little Miss Kenzie. We're gonna go run around in the cold weather for a bit. I put her coat on. She doesn't like it, but what she's gotta wear it. It's cold. And we'll talk to y'all guys real soon. I think we're gonna be on Irving's channel tonight for the Casual AF live stream, and I hope to see y'all there. Take care. Bye-bye.